Hi guys, welcome back to Kadinescorner. I'm Kadine. Hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful spring weather. I am here today to share an experience with everyone that I had a few weeks ago. And my experience goes like this. So on Saturday, March 11th, I was putting away my kids' laundry, and suddenly I started to feel this sharp pain from my right side. Then it goes to the left, and then it started going all the way around to my core. So I just thought it was gas. I got some ginger ale and I tried to drink it, and that didn't work. So at the time I was sitting down. So I decided, okay, I'm going to get up and go lay down on the couch. Maybe it will go away. Upon getting up, the pain was very severe, but I still decided, okay, I'm gonna walk towards the living room. On my way to the living room, I got stuck in my hallway. That's how severe the pain was. I couldn't move. Luckily, my husband was walking through the door at the time, so he was able to walk me to the living room, to the couch. When I got to the couch and I tried to sit down, the pain was so excruciating. If I moved left, it hurt. I moved right, it hurt. No matter where I turned, the pain was excruciating. It was so bad, tears started running down my face. Anyways, my husband suggested that I go to the hospital. And I said, no, I think it's just, gas. He kept insisting, let's go to the hospital. And I was like, okay, pain is not going away, so let's go to the hospital. Driving to the hospital was so painful. It reminded me of when I had C-section with one of my children's birth, and it was just the same pain. It was painful. Anyways, we got to the hospital. The doctors checked me out. They did an ultrasound, and the doctor said he could see that somewhere inside of me was very bright, but only a CAT scan will determine what the issue is. So they did a CAT scan. Upon return from the CAT scan, the result was that my appendix was inflamed. I'm like, my what? My appendix. I was like, wow, who thinks about their appendix? Nobody, right? Anyways, he said, well, since it's inflamed, we're going to have to do emergency surgery. I'm like, can I think about this for a few minutes? He's like, sure. So I'm sitting there waiting for him to come back. I'm discussing everything with my husband, and my husband is like, nope, since it's your appendix, they're going to have to do surgery. Maybe about a half hour later, the nurse came back, and I heard her talking to the doctor saying, oh, yes, she's already admitted. So these are the other things that we need to do. And I'm like to myself, admitted? Nobody told me I was admitted, because I still don't understand it. This is this is all new and strange to me. So, anyways, I was admitted. The doctors gave me antibiotics for the inflammation to go down, because since my appendix was inflamed, they had to have the inflammation go down first, and then I was advised that I would do surgery the next day. So I spent the night in the hospital, and then I had surgery the next day. So with the surgery, I went under anesthesia, general anesthesia. The surgery was about 30 to 45 minutes. And the surgery was done laparoscopically. So what the doctors did was they punched 3 holes inside of me. Yes, I had 3 holes. So the appendix is on the right, so there was no hole by the appendix. So there was a hole on the left, a hole in my belly button, and a hole all the way down by the bikini area. And after that, I was sent home. I got drugs, so I was able to be sent home. And then I was home recovering for about 3 weeks. The first week was very hard because my entire core was sore, very sore. And I couldn't stand. I wasn't able to stand. So the surgery happened on the next day, which was the 12th, Sunday the 12th. Like I said earlier, I started feeling everything on Saturday the 11th. So surgery happened on the 12th. So I didn't stand up straight until maybe that week, but the Friday, I felt good enough to stand up straight, but not straight enough, I guess. And then the Saturday, so gradually with each day, I started to feel better. However, I started having issues with my bowel movement. So upon leaving the hospital, as long as I was able to pass gas, I was able to leave. Nobody told me I had to have a poop. So that wasn't being discussed. So I had issues with going to the bathroom to do number 2. And so in order for that to happen, I took some Colace. So I took Colace for 3 days. I took Colace Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2 pills per day. By Saturday, oh my God, I felt like I was going to die. But, I had success, so it was okay. I felt a relief. So that was week 1. Week 2, on Monday, I started feeling much better. And then on the Tuesday, not so good. I guess I was pushing my body. I'm a mom of 3. My children, ages 10 through 2, require attention. So it's kind of hard to just lay down and let everything just go. My husband was there for a few days to help, but due to his work, he wasn't able to be there in the morning to help me with the children. So in the morning, I had to get all 3 children together for school and daycare. I still had to get up early and everything. So it was challenging. It was rough to get them together and out the door. But luckily, the 2 oldest, they are independent enough where they're able to do certain things, but I still have to monitor them and make sure they're doing what they're doing. So anyways, by the following week, Thursday, I started, so this was a week and a half after the surgery, I started feeling a sharp pain down by my butt area, then around my stomach, and it was so annoyingly painful. But of course, nothing like the first pain from what I was feeling before I found out I had to have emergency, appendectomy. But this pain was painful. If I sit, it just hurt my butt. So I went back to the hospital and they checked me out. They said nothing was wrong. So they gave me some medicine and that was able to relax me, and the pain went away. And then the next day I used the bathroom. So we just looked at it like, okay, I just needed to release my bowels. So now this is week 4. 4.5. So after week 3, I started feeling much better, maybe like 75%. And then by week 4, I went back to work. And luckily I work from home, so I didn't have to take public transportation or drive very far in a car. But even though I was working from home, it was very tough on my body. I guess I wasn't fully up for going, but the doctor gave me the clearance to go. So I went back. But the full healing is about, I believe he said 6 to 12 weeks. So as of now, I can't do any gym activities as far as lifting weights or going in the pool or doing any total body exercise. So total body, I won't be able to do that until the 2nd week in May. To do aqua exercise in the water, I won't be able to do that till the end of this month. But all in all, I'm doing pretty good. I'm able to bend down and do stuff and not be in pain like I was on, in the beginning, the first 2 or 3 weeks. But I just thought I'd share that with everyone. And the moral of this is, if you're feeling pain, heavy pain, don't be like me and say, oh, it's just gas, because we're not doctors. Most of us are not, and we tend to self-diagnose ourselves, and that doesn't always work. It's better to go to, if you don't want to go to the actual emergency, go to urgent care. Have a professional take a look at you and let them tell you what it is, instead of you sitting around self-diagnosing yourself. For me as a mom, to hear that I'm going to spend the night at a hospital, that doesn't sit well with me. To know that I'm going to be spending hours in the hospital, that doesn't sit well with me, because I have 3 children who are dependent on me, looking to me for just about everything. But I also have to step back and think about myself and just look at it and say, well, if I'm not well, if I'm not good, how can I be good to them? Anyways, I hope this information was helpful in some way to somebody. Thank you for listening, and thank you for stopping by Kadinescorner. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I have tons of other videos. Please take a look around, and you can also share with your friends. Thank you for watching, and this is Kadine from Kadinescorner. Have a good day. Bye.